Less than 24 hours after US President Trump declared that the deal with Iran was going well, Iran has attacked a cargo ship in the Strait of Hormuz.
Iran is being very nice. They're agreeing to everything that I want.
Prime Minister Modi will visit Seychelles tomorrow for the country's 50th National Day celebrations and hand over a patrol vessel, launch projects under a $175 million India-backed economic package. Pakistan-based think tank Center for International Strategic Studies has assessed a 59.32% probability of an India-Pakistan military conflict occurring within the next 12 to 24 months. Pakistan's defense minister has claimed that India is smuggling Israeli-made drones into Afghanistan through medical aid shipments to wage a proxy war against Pakistan, but both India and Afghanistan have rejected the allegations as baseless and fabricated. An Indian Air Force Tejas light combat aircraft was observed flying near the India-Pakistan border at 25,000 feet and 1,000 km/h speed, underscoring the growing role of Tejas aircraft in quick reaction alert and safeguarding India's western airspace. The DRDO has successfully achieved final operational clearance for the Indigenous Netra airborne early warning and control system. Bharat Forge has signed a letter of intent with Sweden's NAMMO to supply large-caliber defense subsystems under the European Union's ReArm initiative. Bangalore-based SSS Defense will begin deliveries of its indigenous T-12 combat shotguns to the Indian Army from next month. Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited has laid the keel of the fourth next-generation offshore patrol vessel, out of 6 being built for the Indian Coast Guard. The DRDO has successfully conducted 3 flight tests of its 4th-generation very short-range air defense system at Pokhran Test Range, successfully validating its advanced hit-to-kill capability against high-speed aerial targets. The DRDO has showcased the composite hull of its Vikram VT-21 advanced armored platform, achieving a 40% weight reduction over the earlier metallic hull, while retaining STANAG Level 5 ballistic protection through advanced composite and ceramic armor. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has announced a massive $110 billion strategic plan to reduce Israel's long-standing military dependence on the United States. Alongside this shift, Israel have finalized a special strategic partnership framework with India, focused on defense co-production, joint ventures and emergency procurement, allowing Israeli technology to be manufactured in India under the Make in India ecosystem. The BrahMos-NG missile has entered a redesign phase after the Indian Air Force revised its operational requirements that has delayed flight testing by about a year. The Indian Air Force has sought enhanced terminal phase maneuverability, including high-speed evasive S-turns, along with an indigenous ACE seeker to improve survivability, electronic warfare resistance and target engagement against advanced air defense systems. The DRDO has outlined a 10-month roadmap to prepare the Tejas Mk2 prototype for its maiden flight, covering final assembly, F-414 engine integration and comprehensive system testing. The program will conclude with engine ground runs, taxi trials and pre-flight validation before the aircraft is cleared for its first flight by the 10th month. The Indian Air Force is pushing for dedicated project management teams of serving officers to be embedded in AMCA program to ensure constant oversight, faster decisions, and timely delivery. The Indian Air Force wants embedded officers to continuously monitor progress, align the project with operational requirements, and prevent timeline slippages seen in the Tejas program. Safran and Rolls-Royce have submitted cost estimates for India's 120 kN thrust class engine for AMCA Mark II, with the program cost expected to exceed $5 billion. Unlike a normal license production or technology transfer deal, the largely government-funded project will give India ownership of the engine's intellectual property, while building domestic design, prototype manufacturing, ground testing infrastructure and a sovereign propulsion ecosystem. The first flying test engines are planned around 2032, with production targeted by 2035. Today's top 3 comments.
updated.